Hi friends, I am collecting acorns right now in my yard because they're here and they're food, and we need to start looking and finding the food that is right near us because the food supply is already been collapsed quite a bit, and we've been eating storage pretty much. Some things you just can't really find. You can't really find hydrogen peroxide right now, and white rice, something's going on. There's just issues with that. They're limiting it. Richie from Boston was just talking about that too. And I made a video many months ago about how, everything had collapsed. And once you break the chain of supply, like once a plant that makes the wrappings for the pasta and the rice or the bread, once that plant breaks down, well, a lot of bread goes to waste too. And it's just, there were so many links broken in the chain of supply in this past, how long has it been? Let's see, March to April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. It's not even like 8 months so far, 7 or 8 months. And nearly everything has been destroyed. So it's really important to figure out local sources of food. And as I've been trying to figure out acorns, because I heard a great show on Matt Blackburn's channel with Ben Belty. He's like a wild food expert, and he says acorns are one of the very best sources of starch for people. They're low glycemic. I don't know if they have oxalates, but I don't think they have lectins. But as I've been trying to figure out, what to do with them and how to do it, because you can't just open them up and cook. There's a meat inside. You can't just open them up and cook them because they've got tannins, I guess, which can really mess up your system. So you've got to leach the tannins out, and it's a whole process. Well, hearing this wild food expert talk about acorns, I was like, wow, I knew it was a process, but he raves about them so highly. I want to eat them. And then I posted about it in a group and asked about it, and everyone said, oh, those are poisonous, you can't eat them. So I just think a lot of people don't realize that they can be very unpoisonous and very free, very plentiful, and very local. My friend says hers are 3 times this size, when that's incredible. But I'll take what we got here because these are right in the yard and they're free. And we got to start looking for what's right around us. You can eat earthworms if you need to. You can eat crickets. I could probably live on crickets alone here in July and August. We have so many crickets, it's astounding. I have some incredible cricket videos, close-ups of them chirping. I had one that would chirp every time I sang Om. So just search in my channel for cricket in my videos tab, and you'll see just 2 amazing videos. So I don't want to eat them, but we've got to know. We don't know what's going to happen. It's slowly being revealed to us, apparently in episodes of The Simpsons, which now is talking about war, pestilence, and famine. I guess pestilence is illness and disease, and war, well, we know what that is, and famine. And The Simpsons apparently really have been predicting a lot of things, because all of this is kind of a planned agenda, and 21, 2030, Operation Lockstep, and all those operations you hear about. It's shocking to me. I keep waiting to wake up, just like many of you, but I'm like, wow, this is really happening. I've gone beyond the freaking out fear stage for the most part, and have kind of accepted that things are very odd and awful, and not going to be the same again. It's important to really understand that that's happening. I know a lot of people are avoiding even realizing that, and I understand. Yeah, I'm experiencing grief and loss over the loss of what was really happening, and the loss of our reality, and the loss of our life, even though I'd already been mourning it for a while, because when I woke up and realized that we've pretty much ruined our environment, and it's not going to support us for much more than a few years more anyway. I've been dealing with that for a while. So look at this wild thing going right up that tree. Look at you, Mrs. Wildness. What are you doing? You're eating a leaf? Well, show them all about it. All right, friends, I hope you're doing well. Let me know what you're doing to prepare for this because, oh yes, she's a very good climber. Nice climb. Nice climb. She's very wild. Very, very, very wild. She's eating all raw food and she's extremely fussy. And she's trying to find her own food because she's not pleased completely with what I'm giving her. So yeah, I wasn't planning on taking on another creature at the end of the world. So hopefully she can help support herself because things are going to get wicked wild, my friends. All right, peace.